If you smell what The Rock is cooking. What's up, over here? Today we have my collection of the one and only, the final boss, the great one, The Rock. So we're gonna start this. This has become a series now for the channel of doing like my collection of WWE superstars for the people that I had the most of. So far, we've done John Cena and the one and only, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. So we're gonna keep on doing stuff. So right now, the third one is the final boss, The Rock, because we have a lot of figures of the final boss, The Rock. So we're going to be going through all these figures here. I do have a Mint 10 card, and we do have a card that we'll go over just quickly because it's a cool piece for the collection. So let's get into every single Rock figure I have. Alright, so first off, we're going to go with the in-box figures, which is just one. It is the Then Now Forever like Spotlight figures. This is The Rock from WrestleMania 32. This is when he showed up and then had that like freaking, what was it? I don't know. It was like a 2-second match. Actually, no, I'll get this wrong. That's my bad. This was WrestleMania 31. This was one. Wasn't he like the host of WrestleMania 31? I want to say. This is not WrestleMania 32. That's my bad. As soon as I saw Sting, I'm like, oh, wait, no, this is WrestleMania 31. I get those for some reason. I like mushed those two WrestleManias together. This is WrestleMania 31. I don't even remember what The Rock did at WrestleMania 31. I know at WrestleMania 30 he had the little in-ring thing with like Stone Cold, Hulk Hogan, and I feel like that's what his gear's based off, but I guess he must have been at WrestleMania 31. I don't remember him being at WrestleMania 31. I feel like this is his gear from WrestleMania 30, and they gave him the WrestleMania 31 chair, but whatever. I have this in the box because I just wanted a Rock figure in the box, and also in this series was Bam Bam Bigelow, Rusev, and Tyler Breeze. Interesting, but the then Rocky Johnson, the now The Rock, because obviously Rocky Johnson was his dad, but it was pretty cool box and everything. That's why I got this one and I kept it in the box. Okay, so next up, this is the only card. I'm just showing this one because it's a pretty cool card. It is a 12 out of 175 Topps Chrome, The Rock card. I pulled this one. This one's pretty freaking awesome. I have it in a special container. But I have this one on my Rock shelf just because it's a cool piece. But overall, really cool Rock card. And you can't forget about the Knuckle Crunchers, The Rock, because this is his gear from WrestleMania 40 when he showed up trying to help Roman Reigns retain the title, but Cody Rhodes won the Undisputed WWE Championship. Alright, so now let's get into the actual figures. So here we have, this was a ringside exclusive 2-pack with Mankind. This was the Rock and Sock Connection. This is the Elite figure of The Rock. He has the Rock and Sock t-shirt, or his jacket that says The Rock, and his like sock, arm sock thing that Mr. Socko, but it's his with The Rock's face on it, and on the back it says Rock and Sock Connection. This is a pretty cool, unique Elite figure. I can't remember what the original figure of this was, if it was some kind of exclusive, but this ended up being a greatest hits line. I got this Rock figure because they re-released it with his like $1,000 jacket and everything, gold sunglasses and everything, and just plain black dress pants. It's supposed to have a gold chain, but I have it on somebody else right now for like the weekly set of reviews. But overall, this is a decent Rock Elite figure. Now, talking about an awesome Rock figure, this was the 3-pack of the Rocky Maivia 3-pack, I think it was called, or the Anoa'i family 3-pack, when it came with his dad, Rocky Johnson, and his grandpa, Peter Maivia. This Rock figure is freaking awesome. He has the dress shoes with no socks. He's got the khaki shorts with the brown belt. He's got the gold Rolex watch, the fancy t-shirt with the purple, blue, white, and like pink flowers, the gold chain, gold sunglasses with the hair and sideburns, and then he's got a gold like bracelet. This figure is just so unique, full accessories. I like this Rock figure a lot. I have it on it's like a fronter for the shelves and everything. This figure is so freaking cool. Then another great Elite figure. This is Elite Series 100 Rock. This is when he had the blue jersey, the Rock jersey. It was either blue or red. And then the Brahma Bull WWE Championship. This is when he was World Champion. He made it the Brahma Bull title. Like Stone Cold had his Stone Cold title. Very unique title. He's just got his normal black boots, black knee pads, but the jacket, the jersey is really cool. It's got a number 1 on it, hashtag number 1, The Rock, Brahma Bull, and everything, and then the gold sunglasses with the sideburns and everything as always. Then we have probably the best Rock figure from the Attitude Era, in my opinion. This is the Ultimate Edition Rock. This was the Target exclusive Legends Ultimate Edition in his track jumpsuit, like the Adidas jumpsuit, with the Big Eagle Championship and the Raws War microphone, even with the Just Bring It hand. Like, this figure is the ultimate Rock Attitude Era figure, in my opinion. This is like the perfect resemble of the Attitude Era Rock and everything. It's even got the raising eyebrow and everything. This thing is just perfect. So you might be asking, why do I have two figures here? Because these are two of the exact same figures. This was the WrestleMania 39 series. It was The Rock, Hollywood Hogan, Macho Man, and Dusty Rhodes with the Build-A-Figure Mean Gene. I remember this series very well because if you're any kid that enjoyed wrestling, I guarantee at some point in like Christmas, birthday times, you got duplicated figures, like somebody got you the same figure. Well, that's exactly what happened to me. It's a long story that I'm not going to go over. But for my birthday, I got two of the exact same Rock figures because I wanted that full wave to get the Mean Gene Build-A-Figure. And I ended up getting two Rocks. But both, obviously, is a really cool figure. This is from like when The Rock came back from Hollywood originally with the shorter hair. He's got the black trunks with the gold brown bowl and the gold The Rock. But everything else is pretty much just normal Rock gear. He's got the brown bowl tattoo and the shorter, like, receding hair. This is before he went, this is like right before he went bald. But overall, great two figures of the same thing. And then this is my first ever Rock figure. This is one of my first ever figures in my collection. This is a basic Rock figure. There's nothing really special about it. It's very beat up. My first ever figure was John Cena, and then my second was Stone Cold. And then down the line, I got like, this was Christmas, my first ever Christmas, like, after like I really got into wrestling. It was like the first Christmas that I was really into wrestling, and I got like I got a WWE ring, I got an AJ Styles, I got a Rock, Finn Balor, Seth Rollins, Dolph Ziggler, Randy Orton. I remember that Christmas, like it was literally yesterday, and that it was the Christmas I want to say 2016. I remember like it was just yesterday. But yeah, this Rock figure is just a random basic, but it means a lot to me, even though it's just a random basic, because it was my first ever Rock figure. It was one of my first ever figures in the collection. Then we have the Rock from WrestleMania 29, I want to say. This is the second time he fought John Cena, when he had the goatee beard. Actually, no. Yes, this is the second time he fought John Cena. It was the goatee beard. This was the WrestleMania 40 series for Elites. Overall, a really good Rock figure. It's the only Rock figure I had that actually has the goatee beard. This is when he was pretty much in Hollywood rocking that and everything. Normal tattoo, silver brown bowl in the back. Has silver brown bowl as well, and just normal Rock boots and everything. But overall, a nice figure. Then this is an Ultimate Edition of The Rock. I think this is based off when he fought John Cena the first time at WrestleMania 28. It has Soldier on there, written on there. It's got like kind of like some like Samoan logos. But overall, it is a very nice Ultimate Edition. The shirt's Velcro and everything. Normal tattoos there. Brown bowl tattoo, bald head. And then I believe the trunks, or yeah, it's silver. It says The Rock on the front. And the back has the brown bull. Black knee pads and black boots and everything. But overall, this is a very nice Rock figure. Then we have The Rock from when this was the first ever SmackDown on Fox, when he showed up for that little thing. And then they made a figure of him. It's just like a jumpsuit. He's got the black and white shoes and the black pants with the white stripes. And just your typical tank top, black shirt with the white outlines. This was the first ever Rock figure with the modern tattoo, the crazy tattoo of the skull of a bull he has on the side now. That covered up the original brown bull tattoo, and then obviously his main Samoan tattoos. Nice smiley head scan and everything. But yeah, this was the first ever Rock figure with that arm tattoo. And that's the only one we had for a while. Until this amazing figure, the final boss, when The Rock returned in 2024 and thought he could just take Cody Rhodes' spot, and the Cody Rhodes and WWE Universe, fan base universe, showed that they like Cody Rhodes better, and they made The Rock turn into the final boss, and he made this amazing character. But he also has the arm tattoo, the silver chain, the $1,000 t-shirt or jacket, looking awesome, black dress pants and the black dress shoes, black sunglasses and everything. I love this figure. This might be one of my favorite Rock figures. I know he just had an Ultimate Edition of his gear from Night 1 of WrestleMania 40. I'm not going to get that one because I'm going to get the Ultimate Edition of Night 2 when he showed up and tried costing Cody Rhodes the match. I just feel like I like that gear better, which is the all-white gear and everything. but this figure is freaking awesome. I mean, like, what a collection we have here of Rock figures, looking awesome. But I gotta say, the final box is probably my favorite, and then with the Attitude Era, this one, and probably the dressed one. But overall, all these are awesome. All right, so that was all my Rock figures. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching the whole video and seeing every single figure I have. Drop down in the comments below if you finish the video and everything, who do you want to see next. So I'm gonna say like some names. I have a lot of figures up. I have a lot of The Undertaker, Seth Rollins, CM Punk, Chris Jericho, Shawn Michaels, Hulk Hogan, a lot of big names. There are some people you might comment down below I don't have a lot of, but comment down below who do you want to see next. I guaranteed I have a figure of them, at least a couple. But no, there are some people I do have a lot of, and the names I just named I do have a lot of, so they're gonna be, those are upcoming videos, so stay tuned for those. But this is JW, make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for just in general more wrestling figure content, because we always do a set review of Monday Night Raw. There was no set review of Monday Night Raw this week, so I apologize for that. I was out of town, and by the time I got home, it was almost 11 o'clock at night on Monday, and Monday Night Raw was in the morning. I just didn't have time to do the set review for Tuesday, so it didn't happen this week. But there will be a set review this coming Tuesday of Monday Night Raw from this coming Monday, so stay tuned for that, and a bunch of other more content coming up. Super excited. We're getting a little bit of about a week and a half is the Chicago Toy Show, the last Chicago Toy Show of 2025. And hopefully it's a banger. We're definitely gonna be filming the toy hunts and everything. Maybe we'll see Brother live there again. Super excited for it. This is JRW. Make sure to like, subscribe, stay more wrestling figure content, and I'll see you guys in the next one. The Final Boss.